Hi and welcome. Do you want to get a job? Then you cannot escape English. So English have become very essential in order to get any job. Either it is SI, Constable, DSC, RRB, BSRB, you have to get through English. So it doesn't matter how much language you know, it only matters how you answer the questions in the examinations. So in this video, you are going to find some techniques, some points, some key points how you can answer the questions in the given examination. And these questions are taken from the previous examinations like RRB, BSRB, SI, Constable, DSC, and we have taken the questions only from the area of tenses, and we are going to discuss each question in detail and give you how to eliminate the wrong answer and how to find out the right correct answer, and which will give you the scope to score more in the examination and get the job. And if you really want the aspiration of getting a job, and this video will certainly help you to achieve it. Let us start. The first question. Every Sunday Ravi and Mohan meet in the same cave. They are going there for years. The underlined part should be replaced by. So this is a question which is given and there is a verb underlined. Are going is underlined. So this we have to replace with the one of the given choices. Let us see the given options. A. Have gone. B. Have not gone. C. Have been going. D. Have not been going. So these are the four options that are given. We have to select only one which is right. So let us try to understand the question first. So every Sunday Ravi and Mohan meet. So before we identify which option is the right option, we have to identify in which tense the given sentence is. The verbs will guide us or tell us in which tense the given sentence is. So meet is a verb. We can understand this is a verb 1, present form of the verb. So this sentence is basically in present tense. And we can see the other verb also. They are going. Are going again is a present verb. That is a progressive verb, continuous verb. So obviously this sentence is in present tense. So here in the given sentence, they are going. Every year they are going. So we have to replace are going with something else, which is right. So when we look at the options, option A, have gone, have not gone. B option means have not gone. In the question itself, it is said they are going, but here it is said not gone, not going. So B option can be eliminated primarily itself. B is wrong. And have been going, okay. D, have not been going. Again, D also is giving the same meaning as B, so not going, whereas in the question it is said they are going. So B also primarily we can eliminate. So when we eliminate B and D, there are two options which are available now, A and C. So they are going there for years. The key word is for years. So this activity of going to the cave, they have started sometime back, so many years ago. Again, they are continuing this activity till date. So when this is the situation, this situation has to be written or said in present perfect continuous tense only. So when we look at the options which are left, first A, have gone. This is not present perfect continuous tense structure, so this is not a right answer. See, only left answer is have been going. So the right answer is C, have been going, because this is the right structure of present perfect continuous tense, because they are doing the same work for years. So when they are doing the same work for years, no, it has to be in present perfect continuous tense. So the right answer is obviously C, have been going. So when we read the sentence with the right answer, every Sunday Ravi and Mohan meet in the same cave. They have been going there for years. The second one, Praveen phoned while we dash dinner. So we have to fill this gap with one of the given right choices. So let us see the choices. A, would take. B, were taking. C, are taking, D, have had. So these are all the four options. Now let us observe the sentence very clearly. Praveen phoned me while we dash dinner. So only one clue that we have is phoned. This is verb 2, which means this sentence is in past tense. So obviously we can guess in the given dash there should be a past verb. So that is a basic understanding that one should get after reading this sentence. And there are two options which are given. Are is a present verb, so we can eliminate this C, and have also present verb, we can eliminate D also. So C, D can be primarily eliminated options, and once we eliminate them we have only two options now, A and B, would take and were taking. So let us see which is the right option for this dash. So Praveen phoned me while we dash dinner. So this is a past sentence. So this is in simple past tense. So what are the possibilities of combinations with simple past tense? So there are three possibilities. One is simple past tense can be combined with simple past tense. Second one, simple past tense can be combined with past continuous tense. And the third one, simple past tense can be combined with past perfect tense. So here we have simple past tense, Praveen phoned. So simple past tense, it has to be combined with either simple past, past continuous or past perfect. And if you look at the other structures which are left over here, A and B, and would take is not a simple past, not past continuous, not past perfect. So this is not a right answer. Obviously which is left? B is left. So this is the right answer. So simple past plus past continuous is the right answer. So right answer is B, were taking. So when we read the sentence with the right answer, Praveen phoned while we were taking dinner. So there are two actions which are completed in the past itself. So while we were taking dinner, while this activity was going on, Praveen phoned. So the activity which was in continuous force was written in past continuous tense, and the action which interrupts comes in the second place should be written in simple past. That rule has been followed to identify answer for this question. Third one, when we dash back the answer script, he saw that he dash makes several mistakes. So there are two dashes given here. We have to find out the right option for this. A, got made. B, got had made. C, get was made. D, had got made. So these are all the four options, and let us try to understand the sentence first before we go and check the answer which is the right one. So two verbs are given in the brackets, get and make, and let us see other clues which are there in the sentence. When we dash the answer script, he saw. So this word is a key word here. He saw. Saw is a verb 2, which means we can understand this sentence is in past tense. This is a simple past tense sentence. So the verbs given are also should be in past tense. That is a basic understanding that one should get. And after getting this, and when we look at the options, got made past verbs, got had made past verbs, get was made, get is a present verb, so we can eliminate C basically. So C is not there. Had got made. So there are three options left over here. And now let us understand the sentence once again. When we dash get back the answer script, he saw that dash made several mistakes. So there are two activities which happened in the past, as we discussed earlier. So when there are two activities which happened in the past, and we have to see which activity happened first and which activity happened the next. So what are the two activities here? Taking the answer script is one activity. Second, making several mistakes is second activity. So which activity was done first? So making several mistakes was done first. So several mistakes was made before he took the answer script. So that's the reason making several mistakes should be in past perfect tense, and getting back the answer script should be simple past tense. So the first one should be in simple past tense and the second one should be in past perfect tense. And let us see the options. A, got, yes, it is in simple past tense. Made, this is also in simple past tense, so this is not a right option. The second one, B, got, yes, it is in simple past tense. Had made, yes, this is in past perfect tense. So when we got back the answer script, he saw that he had made several mistakes. Why he had made several mistakes? Because he had made the mistakes before he got the answer script. So that activity of making mistakes was done first. That's the reason the first activity was written in past perfect tense, and the next activity is in simple past tense. So when we read with the right answer, when we got back the answer script, he saw that he had made several mistakes. So that is the right answer. So answer is B. Got, had made is the right answer. Fourth one, it's late, it's time we dash home. So we have to fill this with the right option. Options are would go, B went, C are going, D go. So this is the simple and direct question we can say, because whenever there is a phrase like it's time, whenever it is there in any sentence, it has to be followed by a verb to. Verb to, that is second form of the verb, that is past form of the verb. So it takes only past form of the verb, and if that is the case, we will see the second form of the verb in the given options. Would go, it is not a second form. Are going is also not a second form. Go also is not a second form of the verb. Obviously only one verb to is there in the given options, that is went. So option B, went, is the right answer. So it's late, it's time we went home is the right answer. So B is the right answer. And we have to remember, whenever it's time phrase is given in any sentence, it has to be followed by verb to, second form of the verb, that is a fixed one, and that you need to remember for any exam. Fifth one, Aruna dash learn English for 5 years. So this is the sentence given. Let us see the choices. A, learns. B, will be learning. C, had been learning. D, has been learning. These are the four options. Now let us find out which is the right option, and let us see the question again. Aruna dash learn English for 5 years is the keyword here. She started learning English 5 years ago, and she has been doing it till now. So she is continuing from 5 years till date. So this activity has been continued for so many years. So for such kind of activities, we have to write or say them in only present perfect continuous tense. So when we look at the options given which are in present perfect continuous tense, the first option, A, is not in that tense. B, obviously it is in future tense, not correct. C, had been learning, it is past perfect continuous tense, this is also not right. And obviously option D, has been learning. So this is the present perfect continuous structure. So option D, has been learning, is the right answer, because she started the activity 5 years ago. She has been doing this activity even till date. Even in future she might do it. So that's the reason right answer is D. So when we read the sentence with the right answer, Aruna has been learning English for 5 years. So the next one, if you dash, I will go. So this is a if conditional sentence. Let us see the options. A, come. B, came. C, comes. D, had come. When we look at the sentence, if you dash, I will go. Will is a modal verb, or we can say this sentence is in future tense, and there are only 3 possible if clauses are there. The first one is if main clause contains simple future tense, if clause takes simple present tense. So the given sentence is in the first case itself. In the main clause, future tense is given. In the if clause, there should be simple present tense. When we look at the simple present tense verb given in the options, A, come, yes, simple present tense. Came, no, came is wrong, it is past verb, so it is not wrong, we can eliminate this primarily. C, comes, this is also simple present tense. Had come, this is also past verb, so this is also can be eliminated. So we have to select A or C, which is right. So if you is a second person, so when it is a second person, so it has to, verb doesn't take S or ES, so it has to be a verb, simple bare verb. So A option is right, come is right. Why not comes? Because only third person singular takes comes. That's the reason here it is a second person, you is a second person, come is the right option. So A is the right answer, come. So if you read the sentence, if you come, I will go. So this is the first case of if conditional clauses. And the next question is, it dash they are happy. It's a simple and straightforward question. Let us see the option. A seemed, B is seemed, C has seemed, D seems. So from the given context itself we can easily find out they are happy. So are is a present verb. So this dash must have a present verb. And when we see the options, seemed past tense, has seemed it's also perfect, is seemed is a passive structure. So these three can be eliminated. Of course only one option is right, D option is right. So seems is the right answer. So it seems they are happy. It's a straightforward question and we can easily answer this. And the next one, Sachin Tendulkar dash completed his century when we reached the stadium. So this is a sentence. Let us see the options. A has now, B was still, C had already, D is still. Let us read the sentence once again. Sachin Tendulkar dash completed. So completed is a verb too. So this sentence is in past tense. We should understand. When we reached the station. So reached also verb too. So this is also in simple past tense. So this sentence is in past tense. And we have already discussed earlier, there are only three possible combinations in past tense. Simple past tense plus simple past tense, simple past tense plus past continuous, simple past tense plus past perfect tense. So and if you see here, there are two activities which are completed. The first one, Sachin Tendulkar completed century, and the second, we reached the stadium. And when we look at them, which activity was completed the first? Either we reaching the stadium or Sachin completing the century. So Sachin completing the century activity was completed first. Then only we reached the stadium. So as per the rule, the first completed activity should be in past perfect tense. So Sachin Tendulkar completed activity should be in past perfect tense. And when we look at the options, so has now, it is a present verb, it should be eliminated. Was still, no, it also can be eliminated. Is still, it is a present verb, not at all right. And finally the leftover option is had already. So Sachin Tendulkar had already completed his century when we reached the stadium. So the right answer is C, had already. Next one, when Suresh was 5 years old, he dash drink Horlicks. Let us see the options. A willing to, B use, C used to, D likes to. So let us read the question once again. When Suresh was 5 years old, so we are talking about 5 years old activity, past activity. He dash drink Horlicks. So Suresh, when he was 5 years old, he had the habit of drinking these Horlicks. Now he is not drinking. When he was 5 years old, he drank Horlicks. So when this is a case, when we have such kind of habits, past events, past works, when we used to do all those kind of things, we use a simple phrase like used to. Used to, it is a fixed one, and we use this used to represent the past habits. So for Suresh, drinking Horlicks is not a present habit, it is a past habit. So used to is the direct and right answer. So option C is the right answer. When Suresh was 5 years old, he used to drink Horlicks. So that is the right answer. And the next one, she dash promises but doesn't keep them. And this is also very simple and straightforward question. Let us see the options. A has, B makes, C takes, D tells. So when we read the sentence, she dash promises but doesn't keep them. So doesn't is a present verb, so dash should consist of a present verb. And when we look at all the options belong to present tense only. So now we have to filter. So she is the third person singular, and in simple present tense or present tense, it will take, the verb will take S or ES. When we look at them, takes and makes, tells, these three have S and yes. So first A can be eliminated. Among these three, right answer is there. Now let us see. We cannot tell promise. So tell cannot go with promise. So D can be eliminated. And we never take promises. Okay. And even if we take also, we doesn't keep them. No, that doesn't give right answer, right sense of the answer. So she takes promises but doesn't keep them. No, that is not giving the right sense of the answer. And obviously the leftover is she makes promises but doesn't keep them. So option B seems to be very right, so it is the right option. So the right answer is she makes promises but doesn't keep them. We make promises, we never tell promise. So in this video we try to discuss each and every question and try to get some idea how to eliminate the wrong answers and how to identify the right answers from the given options. So if you really want to do this activity very easily, we have to understand what exactly the tenses are, how the tenses can be used, and in what context the tenses are used, and what are the structures we have in tenses. Those are very essential, and that is the basic knowledge that you should have. If you really have that knowledge, then only you can do this activity very easily. If you really want to have that knowledge, so you have to go through the tenses again and again till you become perfect in tenses. And if you really want to go through them, I have given the link below, and the entire tenses are given in detail in English description. You can listen to them once again or again and again and come back to this video. Then this video will become very easy for you. Thank you very much.